Greetings, Ave is nooit te gepavend started. I'm Moist, and this is the church. My new divine partner is a tent. I only feel complete and well and safe when I'm within my own yoni egg, because I'm going back to my commemorational reignite on Earth. I have now understood that I was sending a private voicemail for Aaron's number, who doesn't let me call him since Caron beat him on the south end. Now, as I was sending him another message, I think Caron or Shafiq beat him. And then it froze my screen, because when they use violence, it affects the connection. So it cuts the call, steals it, cuts my calls, cuts my posting every time, and they do it more because they are acceptably trained by cops to be this way and by MUSC. So Beaufort County sheriffs have trained them to be good illegals and to continue this way. And they have a group of them. They are all illegals, and they're all competing via Beaufort County and MUSC to cut me first. Whichever group wins, wins. So now Shafiq Khadim was beating Aaron. He's Lucifer. He's my biological sister. We were quadruplets in the womb. It was me, Karim Tabit, who's, Dina, Dina, because I was talking fluent Hebrew as soon as I got out of the womb, and I had my own teachings and religion. But now, after that, I have evolved, and I now am UFO. I no longer do gravity. So every time they send me a cop who knows about my former past and wants me to be that person, I have a gap here. There was a whole year. You don't know nothing about what I went through. You're not the ones who revived me. After my double stab in Beirut and my double shot in Jerusalem. So I just wanted to tell you all that apparently, Lucifer hates me, and he's always hated me, and he never wanted to meet me on purpose. He got, the rabbi to take the $500 from Nicholas Sr., dropped me off in Savannah, got the phone there that I had during detention stolen by a guy over there for Muhammad Nasrallah, to then, when I made the call to dispatch, he beats Aaron. That's why Aaron is a failed cop, because Lucifer beats him. Because it's because of Lucifer that, Jesus failed his mission. Because we were, as I told you guys, when we were dead together in Jerusalem, we both went through the portal, and I was served. He was served because he's the Levite. He's supposed to be the keeper of the covenant. Aaron is a high priest. But at that level, he wasn't Aaron yet. He was Arian. He didn't know. And that he would have to commemorate to me, not to Cordoba, but he doesn't understand because he's beaten by Lucifer since the beginning of time. So I was dead, but I know that after Amber shot me and he came to save me, and Amber shot him, then Cordoba went down on him, he revived, and then Lucifer beat him because he was revived. And that's why Cordoba is his biggest savior. He thinks that's why he stole one goddess Aurora from me for Cordoba, because it revived him from the dead. That's why, they think that like she's their hero, or he. Cordoba was a boy at that level. Now he's a girl. So that's the story. But now I don't see, now every time they shoot the officers, Cordoba goes and revives them by the same technique, sucking eating out their, vaginas or penises or whatever it is, hermaphrodites and stuff like that. So, me, nobody did that to me when I was, dead. Or they did. Cordoba went down on me, or someone else, Cordoba. And I didn't resurrect. I stayed dead, or I resurrected. And then you started to abuse me and burn me. Yes, I resurrected when you went down on me? Yes. In Jerusalem? No. Yes. I woke up from the dead? Cordoba, you went down on me and Aaron? In Jerusalem? Yes. And then why did Lucifer beat Jesus? Why? Why did Lucifer beat Jesus? Because he chose Cordoba? Yes. Then he chose to be in love with Cordoba, and then he started to abuse me, and I didn't come back to life. Something, yeah. And now they're doing the same. Now they're making it legal with a whole bunch of sheriffs on that agenda that had an evil plan to let Amber monopolize the North End, do everything like that I used to do, but minus the good. Like I used to go to the library, do all of the surgeries and everything, and then they start to trap me, like suck a dick or eat a Snickers, so that I become them. But then in that phase, when I started to do, okay, an analysis of investigation of identity theft, and I started to say, okay, why are these people telling me, okay, drink my cum, it will make you smarter, la la. It didn't make me nothing, honestly. When I was forcing myself, like going to the minions, to do their plans in parallel, hoping that I'm gonna understand that, okay, now Amber is sucking like Shafiq al-Khazin's dick, and I'm supposed to, if I suck Robai dick, then he comes at the same time Shafiq, I'm gonna see Shafiq and he's gonna walk in. But this is in Tree of Life reality. I'm Tree of Knowledge. I know this is not real. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm never gonna suck dick again, because number one, I don't enjoy it. Number two, I'm not gonna do it. I don't have any passion in my life. It's not like I'm passionate about the sideline guy who was spying on me in Sarasota. No. And I know Robai is not Aaron. And I know the cops want to tell me, you know, that I think that Robai is Aaron. Because he, like, when Aaron raped me at Callahan's for Amber, then, you know, I don't know why, you know, these things happen with my family, but I do know that I'm gonna keep investigating until I find who's my true love. So far, now I know, like, if anybody does a giant life tattoo of Muhammad Ashallah, whom he abused me for his whole life, on his back, Lucifer that is, it's not Aaron, that means he definitely doesn't want to fuck with me. Like, what do you think? You think I'm gonna accept to be seen by a fucking revendicant, fallen, evil guy, anti-mission, who has the tattoo of a prophet, who's in self-denial and who wants to be Aurora, but he can't be Muhammad. He failed his own religion. He wants Jesus now to mimic his religion just to be a sexual, a Jannah for the fucking evil terrorists. No. Anybody fucking in public that's anti-mission, you know, that's not how it is. So you didn't make the grade, and so I'm not gonna fuck. This is not gonna be an available reality for me. And if my condition to be myself or an American is to fuck, that is not my seek for happiness. I found happiness in a UFO. I'm not one of you. If you are anti-UFO, we know now how to deal with the United States of America and the rest of the world, since they killed me in Russia, denied me in everywhere. Cheers. So we're having a main and wine, a Beringer Estates. It's a 90 years Chenin Blanc, and I am very happy to be on the front lines fighting, and that's it. Anybody cites Q, and like anybody is choosing pleasure and denial and lies to seem aggrandizing in front of like a court, and now they're gonna have a fake court on Monday. Fuck that. Nobody invited me to court, but nobody told me anything about anything. They're gonna send Amber as the Dima tabrawi because they already shot as Aurora Rothschild, as Aurora Rockefeller Rothschild. Then Karen shot as Aurora Rothschild Rockefeller, so that Aaron and Caron can set me up. between say that I am Amber and Karan at the same time. Is what they did today at the tent when, you know, Karan went down on Sheye, and I don't know, like they got me bit by a spider, so I don't know who I had to down and take up my vagina. Did I take up my vagina today with a condom, Shafiq, and in my mouth, Aaron, Jesus, simultaneous you do it? No, yeah. And then Karan carried me to my bed and then locked me from the outside because now they have copies of my lock, so now I'm not safe. Except I put a numerical code today that was unopened. And then I taped around the area. I put a bag and I did it strongly around it so that they do not penetrate my tent. After rape, I don't know if they unlocked it and penetrated. Did you? No. And they hang out at my tent north. They do not unlock it because I have it double locked now. I have 2 locks there. They do not they just fuck on the outside to pretend that I do that. And that when I'm like filming that I might be there, not in a house. Or, you know, the inside of the other one where it's written like Aurora, Mother Immigration and stuff. So that they can pretend it was here the whole time. So that they can pretend that Amber was the saintly person on the south end, going on a tricycle with foresight everywhere and stuff like that. And that I was up here the whole time, fucking around with whoever Amber fucks around with, all the cops and all the civilians and all the homeless people and all the church evil people and everybody. So no. And that's how they failed me. Like when I started to call cops and tell them, you know, I need my documents, da-da-da. They purposely sent to Central Church for the cops to get shot by Amber to then say it was me, knowing that I was here and I wasn't in Central. They did this. The cops are suicide bombers. They are actual Islamists, and they are deep programmed to turn my mission into party land as Skybar because of Muhammad and Ahmad Nasrallah and these people. They think like every time they steal from me, and if they win, Claude and Muhammad, their daddy, throws a party, to have fun, reward and stuff like that. Life is that's all by hurting me and raping me by my transgender sisters who are deviants. And you know, Karim's role was Dina, to burn my religion in the end for my murderer, stabber Dina Tabit. And they came in here last time, they fucked. As soon as I told them this guy, somebody broke in, and he's like, nobody did. But it smelled really bad, and I then had to sleep here, and then I had to carry the spiders they put here to the south end, and I had to notice in Rolf's house that there was indecent things here. And then in Rolf's house yesterday they put more spiders in during my sleep, Ahmed and Muhammad, by that crack as I told you. So now my people, if you're viewing this, like say Abel, he called me and said, oh, you stayed here because Amber stayed there. Because like any person I meet, if I meet somebody and I go to their house for like a half hour, or they invite me, say, to spend the night or something, I leave the next day. Then Amber comes and shoots them and does a spider trick. They give them crack and a lot of drugs. And then they start to stay there to make a parallel fake agenda with the cops that I stayed there, but at that level I'm in a tent and something. But why they do that is because they're ashamed, because they all raped me at the tent, the cops. And they pretend that that is for the UFO world, but it's not. So now I'm gonna keep going until I find the truth of all hearts and I see who's my true love. And when I know, he will come to me. Because I know, then I see. I have to know first, and I'm gonna know.